Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mystic Beauty. So if this is your first time here, welcome, and if you guys are returning, welcome back. All right, so we're opening this reading with the Seven of Pentacles energy and the Two of Cups in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about investing in something, all right, working hard towards something, reflecting. All right, this could be you reflecting over something or someone you put a lot of energy into, you put a lot of work into. This could be business, this could be school, this could be a relationship, this could be a friendship. All right, it says don't forget to stop and look back at your achievements, right? So this gives me the vibe of investing into something with hopes of receiving something, right? Receiving something back. But on this Seven of Pentacles energy, it's like overgiving. It's giving me an energy of like overgiving, working hard, overdoing a situation, and kind of reflecting on like how much you gave, how little you guys received back from a situation, you know? And if this is the case, and if this is your situation, and if you know that you feel as though you overgave to someone or a situation, you feel like they gave you the minimum of what you gave them, you guys have just been reflecting on this particular energy here. Also, like if you've been working hard towards like your business or getting a business off the ground, or you've been working hard towards an idea, a project, and it seems as though nothing is taking off for you, Spirit is saying that you need to keep going, you know, persevere through it, work hard. Eventually you will start to see some progress, right? Sometimes divine will I'm not gonna say what I am gonna say. Sometimes divine want to know that you're serious about something. Like how bad do you want something, right? I heard instant gratification. So like, you know, that's something like I feel like I'm guilty of being a Leo. I don't have the best patience in the world, right? My patience is alopecia thin, but I'm working on that. I'm working on my patience. So some of you guys may struggle like with your patience, and you kind of want to see instant gratification, but you got to be okay with the progress. You got to be okay with like the journey. I'm hearing like, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey on the way to the win, right? Enjoy the things that you go through. Enjoy the obstacles. Enjoy the lessons. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. You know, and it's all going to be like so worth it in the end, you know? So there's also an energy of rejection here. Someone feeling rejected, whether this is you or someone else collective. Someone feeling an emotional loss. Someone feeling empty inside. Things not moving forward in their life. They feel like they can't move on. They feel like they can't let you go, or you feel like you could not let this person go. Just completely feeling out of balance. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. It says, don't close yourself to new ideas and paths. So someone maybe wasn't open at one point to a new beginning or a new path. Someone viewing a situation as a missed opportunity. Someone feeling bad about this, you know. Missing what they never had. Like this person could miss you, but they didn't invest in you. All right, this person could have been very stubborn when you were trying to offer your emotions to them, very stubborn when you were trying to be, you know, kind to them, loving to them, show up for this person. Something about this person being closed off, or this energy being closed off. So we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This talks about someone trying to hold on to hope. Someone reaching out. All right, so I feel like this person is thinking about communicating with you guys. They're very hopeful that you still view them the same way. I'm hearing that, you know, you haven't given up on hope with this person here. They do monitor you guys, though. This person see the progress that you've made in your life, and they're very proud of you. Like, whether they've ever told you this or not, this person is extremely proud of you. This person's problem is that they were a whore. The King of Wands is in reverse. This person was, they were a player. All right? They were a player. They were extremely impulsive. I heard this person had like a double standard. They're recovering from this energy, though. It's like they felt as though it was okay for them to do and say certain things, but you guys couldn't. It was okay for them to go and have multiple connections, multiple partners, things like that, but you guys couldn't. I heard lower your expectations. You soon found out or learned to lower your expectations for this person here. This person is trying to recover from some type of loss that they took while being a player. Yeah, judgment is here in the world. So because this person spent a lot of time in this player energy, the Empress is also here in reverse. The Five of Wands in the upright. This is conflict. This is conflict with the karmic energy here. This person met someone who stagnated their life. All right? They met someone who was selfish. Someone who they couldn't reproduce with this person. I don't know if this woman can have children, or maybe one of these kids is not theirs for real. They met someone who's very selfish, you know, someone who they should have never invested in. All they do is argue. All they do is fight with this person. There's a lot of tension in this connection with them and the Empress in reverse. Y'all remember the other day, I think this is what, yesterday? The Empress in reverse came out. This could be a continuation of the same person. This could be like a continuation of the same story. Like this person, this energy here is in heavy confrontation, heavy arguing, heavy bickering. I'm hearing doors slamming, dishes breaking, you know, someone punching a hole in the wall. They're not getting along with this Empress in reverse. All they do is fight, and all they do is argue. All they do is try to one-up each other. There's a lot of selfishness in this connection between them and this person here. Like, both of them want to win. Your person want to win. They want to win. You know, so they're trying to recover from dealing with this karmic, and they're also trying to recover from like their player ways. This person was a rolling stone. I heard Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Yeah, this person really did get around, collective. I heard they met their match. They met their match when they met this Empress in reverse energy. That's why they fight. They were too much alike. They were too much alike. This could have been who this person became guarded with you for. Because I'm seeing this person putting up their guards with you. Becoming very distant. Starting, like, I'm hearing they stopped texting. They stopped communicating. They stopped giving you the recognition. They stopped putting you on a pedestal. They stopped pouring into you. They stopped communicating altogether. You guys could have been very disappointed because you thought that you and this person were better than that. I'm literally hearing, I thought we were better than that. Like, you know, like, who are you? You're not the person that I once knew. You know, you guys were in total disbelief when this person started moving sideways, when they started moving different. When, you know, when they started being more distant with you, when they started being more argumentative with you, I'm hearing like they started having like an I don't care attitude, you know. This could have made you guys feel a little insecure, for real. Some of you guys are still working on gaining your confidence back after this person tearing your confidence down. But I feel like Divine allowed this to happen because this was a great opportunity to teach you guys a lesson in self-confidence and self-love, you know? I feel like you spent a little while, some of you guys, you spent a couple years in your head over the situation. And you guys have finally came to a clear decision on moving forward. The number 8 could be significant. Someone could be 53 years old. But you finally made up your mind to move forward. All right, you finally made up your mind that I'm hearing like it's not worth waiting for. You know, you're not going to wait for this person anymore. You know, you feel as though they were careless with your heart. Something about them was extremely unpredictable. You know, they secretly at one point, because this is past energy, enjoyed putting you in competition. Or they not just putting you in competition, they enjoyed watching people compete for them. They enjoyed the women fighting over them, men fighting over them. They enjoyed that. Tell me more about this King of Wands in reverse energy here. Oh, but this person has a lot of love for you. You guys, you started healing this person. It says, allow healing, love, and nurturing, compassion, intuitive, feminine, healing, and receptive. You, at one point, you were very receptive to this person on an emotional level. I feel like you guys have kind of put a lid on your love and your feelings for them. Not saying you don't care about this person anymore, but, you know, you're just more closed off. You're very closed off from them. All right. I feel like this is something that they miss about you guys, like the love that you gave them, how nurturing that you guys were. This person feels as though that you are tied to their destiny now. They feel like you're their good luck charm. You brought a lot of luck and opportunities into this person's life. All right. You brought a lot of good karma into this person's life. And when you put your love and your energy away from this person, those opportunities, that good juju left with you guys. And they are over here stagnant with the Empress in reverse. They're stagnant. All right. So they feel like they're stuck. They feel like they can't get anything really going. This is someone who has lost the luster for life. They're bored. This person is not content. They're very guarded, collective. This is struggle energy. All right. There may be challenges, but you can do it. This person feel like every day is a fight. Every day is a struggle. Every day just getting up, getting their day started is a struggle. You know, it's pretending to love somebody could be really hard. I feel like they're pretending to love this karmic and they're sick of pretending. Why do they feel like they have to pretend? Because, I mean, it's clear that they fight, they argue, they're not happy there. I mean, there's a lot of jealousy. All right. I feel like this Empress in reverse is extremely smothering to this person. You know, they clock their every move. You know, that they're always on this person's behind, collective. This Empress in reverse is extremely jealous. And that makes sense because this is the insecure energy. They got themselves connected with a karmic that's extremely insecure. All right. They don't think that they're good enough, or they don't think they're better than you. I mean, they view you as better than them. They're surprised that this person even chose them. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, they're shocked that your person, this past energy, is even dealing with them. Thank you. The Magician. All right. What you imagine, you can create. So this is an energy of manifestation and miracles. What is this Magician energy here? You guys manifesting a new beginning for yourself. You're manifesting a life of love and peace and serenity for yourself. Lord, have mercy. Lord, oh my God. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. This is someone trying to use magic to manifest, or they're trying to use magic to alter a situation. They're doing this out of selfishness, insecurity, and jealousy. This is the Empress in reverse is over here doing black magic, collective. The Empress is not only jealous and insecure, but the Empress in reverse is also a dark witch. Go figure, right? Someone, it's like this Empress they use some type of form of magic to end how this person feel about you. They wanted to put an end to something. All right. Whether this an end to y'all bond, an end to y'all connection. They could feel as though this person really, really was emotional over you guys. And they wanted to put an end to this person feeling emotional over you, having feelings for you. All right. This person is not only jealous and insecure, but the Empress is also a dark witch. Go figure, right? Someone, it's like this Empress they use some type of form of magic to end how this person feel about you. They wanted to put an end to something. All right. Whether this an end to y'all bond, an end to y'all connection. They could feel as though this person really, really was emotional over you, having feelings for you. Yeah. This person did this because they were emotionally immature, insecure. Divine is very disappointed in his karmic for resulting to magic, dark magic, to try to alter how someone feel. Especially like if this is natural, this person naturally have feelings for you. Yeah. This Emperor is about to make a decision, collective, to walk away. So it's kind of like, clarify this energy here, because it's like they're going from the King of Wands in reverse, and maybe when you met them, they were the King of Wands in reverse. This person could just graduate into the Emperor energy here. This is also them being a leader, taking the initiative, taking control over their life, to leave a situation behind, finding the strength to choose a path that is best for them. Being able to see past some type of an illusion that this Empress in reverse has over them. Yeah, make a decision, act with faith. Divine is encouraging this person to take a leap of faith and walk away from a situation, walk away from a loveless marriage, a loveless connection. You know, they're being encouraged to listen to their inner voice. You know, it says difficult choices, indecisions, and confusion. All right. They're being encouraged to listen to their higher self, to listen to their inner voice. You know, I feel like, look, angels are also guiding this person. This person's being, angels are helping them. So you mean to tell me, I mean, I'm glad that this person is being divinely guided to make a decision. So the angels are encouraging this person to make a decision, to make the right decision. All right. Because I feel like they already had made a decision on this Queen of Wands, Empress in reverse, you know, but they're trying to break this person away from this third party because they're using heavy black magic. I'm hearing this black magic is backfiring, and this is another reason why they argue so much. Because if you do love spell on someone, and if it backfire, it could make this person hate you. So they may have like a love-hate relationship or a downright hatred for this third party now. Yeah, cruel. This person regrets being cruel to you guys. They feel like they feel as though they were at their weakest when they were as mean and ugly and, you know, very cruel, very deceptive, Seven of Swords energy, deception, trickery. When they was playing you, they played themselves. They played themselves out of a phenomenal person, out of a beautiful person collective, out of a very loving, nurturing friend, lover. I mean, literally, you guys could have been the love of this person's life. They were very cruel to you, and they feel as though when they did this or when they treat you guys this way, they were really at their lowest. That was the lowest that they feel like they've ever stooped. Yep. So, well, yeah, it's like now that this cycle has closed out, you guys have, you know, pulled all your love and your effort back from this person. You have relinquished this connection. You guys are in a space of, you know, manifesting success, peace, and wholeness for yourself. You know, this person is like, now that you close out the cycle, they are in an energy of receiving clarity. I heard shame. So the more divine and these angels give this person clarity on their behavior, how they treated you, it's like spirit is holding like, I heard a hall of mirrors. This person is being placed in a hall of mirrors so they can see themselves. And it's like whatever they did to you guys is being replayed back to this person. And this person is shamed. They're ashamed of themselves. I'm telling you, it's like I hear this person say that was my lowest. It's almost like spirit is taking this person through some type of life review. They're being forced to review, you know, how they behave. Not even just with you guys, but you know, other people too. I feel like this person could have been in plenty relationships, plenty unions. This person could have been married up to 3 times for some of you guys. This person broke every heart that they came across. This was truly a heartbreaker collective, you know. But it's something about you guys. It is something about you. You know, it just kind of makes me feel like sometimes it's not what you do, it's who you do it to. It's like you guys were really acting on the behalf of everybody from their past. You came in, it's like divine sent you to be a sacrifice for everybody that this person hurt. Yep. Because whatever they did to you triggered the heavens, it triggered the angels, it triggered your guardians. You have a lot of fierce protection. And I feel like this is when this person started going through their dark night of the soul. Like this was a forced dark night of the soul, a forced awakening, forced like karma. Like they tried to run from karma. Yeah, because they felt like putting in the work to heal and be a better person would have been too hard for them. This person felt like actually putting in the work to be a better person was a burden. It was way too hard. They tried to run from responsibilities. If this person had children, they would abandon kids, abandon their household. This person has been running from karma for so damn long. And, you know, then they met an angel who came in as a sacrifice. Yeah, with the sun energy here, you know, this person could have had a little boy. They could have abandoned a son. Maybe you and this person has a son together. I feel like this person has they have built with other people and they would abandon them. Or they will abandon the situation. Remember, they were in the King of Wands in reverse energy. But I feel like because of the karmic lesson that this person attracted into their life from crossing you guys, it broke them free. It broke this person free of with the devil in reverse. It broke them free from some type of generational curse, some type of spiritual bondage that was on their bloodline. This person literally was operating under some type of generational curse. All right, so they come from a bloodline of people who don't take accountability, men or women who don't take accountability. The way that they were acting, all of their relatives act like that, you know. But with the Hermit energy, y'all, this person really, really needed this time alone. So whatever this magic was, this karmic was doing that caused all this confusion in this person's life, this was actually needed. I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of like God taking what the devil meant to destroy you to make you better. So this person, they needed this. They needed to fight. They needed to argue. They needed to go be betrayed. They needed to go through something. They needed someone to take them through what they had taken other people through. They needed to be used, abused, led astray. All right, this person needed to be heartbroken. Their heart needed to be broken so that God could put it back together the right way, collective. They needed to be in this hermit energy. Okay, this person is ashamed. All right, so this is someone who you haven't seen them because they're embarrassed with themselves. They needed to be in solitude. They needed to contemplate their life, contemplate their actions. They needed to receive some type of enlightenment. This person needed to be wiser. I feel like this hermit energy is helping them to become wiser. That's what I like about the hermit. A lot of people, you know, they don't really like the hermit because the hermit is not doing anything, but the hermit is doing a lot. The hermit appears not to be doing much, but the hermit is really doing a lot of inner work. So I would actually like a person. It makes me feel good to see a person in hermit because I know that you're going within, you're thinking, you're readjusting, you're reevaluating. Okay, divine is able to connect with you. You really doing some serious inner work, and that's a good thing, you know. So that makes sense as to why they're coming out as the emperor now. All right. What is this confusion energy here? So yeah, they never told you why they abandoned you. They never gave you truth and clarity. This person left you in a space of confusion. Okay, it was brutal. Like how they abandoned you was brutal. All right, this person left you in a space of emotional chaos. There was a lot of secrets. You know, the way they disconnected from you, they did it in a very secretive, mischievous way. Spirit is saying the way that they abandoned you was brutal. The deception, the manipulation, it was brutal, collective. You know, so divine led them right into the arms of someone who they thought they were going to have a victory with. They thought they were going to win with this person. I heard end all be all. They thought that this was going to be the love of their life. Like they were going to settle down. They were going to have a family. You know, like everything, literally the life that you envision with this person, or the life that they promised to you guys, collective. That's what they thought they were going to get to start over and have with this karmic after they brutally abandoned you guys in the middle of no fucking where. All right. Well, karma quickly shattered this person's dreams with this third party. So now they're living in a broken family situation. There's arguments, there's disputes, there's greed, there's theft, there's possessiveness, there's these weird demonic ass attachments. All right. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of lack in that household. That this person want to reach out to you because this person desperately want to rest in your energy, collective. This person is taking a brutal beating by karma. This person was led straight into, it's kind of like, in order to teach this person a lesson, spirit really gave this person the illusion that the karmic was going to be their Six of Wands. Or they allowed this karmic to use magic to create this illusion. But this karmic really was their Ten of Swords. All right. Failure, defeat, backstab. This karmic was definitely sent on their path to backstab them. That's just what it is. Because sometimes people think that, you know, they can keep running and running and running from karma as long as they don't never catch up with you. I'm hearing some people say, I've gotten away with it all this time. Nothing has ever happened to me in all this time. But, you know, divine is merciful. Divine is patient. So sometimes ain't nothing happened to you because God know you slow. God know you don't know no better, okay? They say God look out for kids and fools. So if you keep getting away with the same things for a long time, it's probably because divine know you foolish. But as soon as you go within and you start reevaluating, and God know for a fact that you understand that what you're doing is wrong, that's when the karma start coming in. Because at this point, you're not a child, nor are you a fool. And you know better. You know? That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like, you know, this person did or said something that, you know, or divine felt like this person was in a space now where it's like divine knew without a shadow of a doubt that this person knew better. And it's like, that's when the karma could like come rolling in. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. This like divine was finally able to go ahead and bring in judgment over this person's life. You know, because at one point, this person really didn't know no better. They were operating out of their generational curses and trauma. But once divine knew for a fact that this person knew better, all right, once this person started receiving enlightenment and going into hermit, all of the karma start raining down on them because God is like, okay, now you know better. You keep doing this and now you know better. I got to get you. All right, hold on, you guys. All right, let's pull from our official, unofficial. You guys can find these cards in any of my oracle cards on my Etsy shop. You guys, I will put the link to my website on my Etsy shop in my personal readings. You guys, also, I am booked for my personals and I'm working through the list now. So I will let you guys know when I'm back open and available. So thank you to everybody who has purchased and who is being patient with me, because it takes a lot of energy and some time to work through personals and make sure that I give you the clearest, most accurate reading. All right. All right. Be expecting my call. I know I owe you an apology. So listen, if you never thought that this person was going to truly apologize to you, they are. Because like I said, God has dealt with this person. Divine know for a fact this person know better now. So it's like God is like, okay, now you got to go over there and make that right, because now I know you know better. You know that you owe the collective an apology. You need to make that call. You need to make this right with the collective here. So they are going to call you and they're going to apologize to you. Yeah, childhood trauma. Maybe this triggered your childhood trauma. Maybe you guys have always had people to do you dirty and never apologize to you. Some of you guys have a lot of trauma from dealing with situations like that. This person definitely was behaving in a certain type of way due to lineage trauma and issues and karma and childhood trauma. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you when you needed me the most. Y'all could have had a lot of responsibilities. Okay, if you had bills by this person, not bills, if you had kids by this person, it could have been like, this person would not help you with the kids. Maybe you wasn't asking for child support. Maybe you were just asking for this person to help you, right? And for some of you guys, this person refused to help you. So they left you with the load all by yourself. You know, God punished this person for that. God punished this person for that. There's a scripture in the Bible that says that a man who does not take care of his child is less than an infidel. Do you know what it means to be less than an infidel, for God to view you as less than an infidel? And it also says that God does not answer the prayers of those men. That's why you see those particular men always struggling and going through it and always going through hell, because if you don't take care of your children, God clearly says he will not answer your prayers. You won't have good luck. You know what I'm saying? He view you as less than an infidel. That's awful. You know, so this person, for this particular part, it's not for everybody, but it's somebody specific. You know, if this person left you with the responsibility of the kids and did not try to help you at all, that's why their finances are taking a hit. That's why they will always struggle. Divine is literally not answering their prayers at all. No prayers are getting through. And if you don't believe me, because I know there's some karmic yuck in the comment section who mad because he probably not taking care of his kids, go look it up. And you're probably struggling and you wonder why shit ain't going your way, because Divine says that he view you as less than an infidel. Go look it up. Come back and talk to me. All right. So tell me more. So this person said that they were sorry for, in the same way, if you're a female and you're not helping to take care of your kids, Divine view you as less than an infidel too. Okay. Divine is not answering your prayers. Okay. Everybody who has kids, you need to help take care of your kids. Simple as that, you know? So this person left you with all the responsibility. Yeah, third party is blocking this reunion. I only chose them for selfish, superficial reason. I feel so foolish now that it's over. So yeah, they left you because maybe this karmic made them feel like, oh, it was going to be easier over here. You don't have to do anything. I got you. Or I don't nag. I don't fuss. I don't da-da-da-da. That's because, bitch, you ain't got no standards. That's because you weak, you insecure, you have no standards. You're a doormat. This karmic was literally like a doormat energy, but they used that to manipulate this person. All right. They called up this person's ego, and it made your person feel like, or this past energy feel like, oh, it's just easier over there. It's easier over there. But this was always a part of this witch's plan, baby. All right. Once they got this person in their web, they really laid the black magic on this person heavy. But the ultimate trick was the illusion of them being softer, them being easier, things being easier over there. No, that was a trick, because at some point everybody's going to get tired of being mistreated and they're going to speak up for themselves, you know? So this third party definitely used some form of magic to block this person from doing right by you, coming back towards you, speaking some type of truth in some form of way. This person feels guilty because they feel like when they had it and you needed them, they didn't help you, but now they don't have it and they feel like they can't give you completely what you need right now, because maybe they had a child with this third party, or, you know, maybe this magic got this person tied up, or this karma got this person finances tied up, or got them hemmed up somewhere. When I'm around you, can you energetically feel me? They come around you guys a lot. See, look at this. Player from the Himalayas. This person was a player. And that's why you guys, you were led to release this person. And, you know, you did what you had to do. I'm super proud of you guys, you know. This person say, I constantly think about the last time we made love. You have my whole heart. All right. I need to tell you how I truly feel. Give me one more. They never told the truth, or they made you feel like they didn't care about you. This person didn't know love at one point. I feel like not telling you how they truly feel is not apologizing to you, not telling you that they were wrong and that you were right. You know, I'm pretending to be happy with the karmic. I hate it here. Duh, we picked that up earlier. They despise this third party. They can't stand this, you know what. But sometimes you have to have the best and lose the best, and then you have to get the worst to appreciate the best. Matter of fact, earlier I heard the Holy Spirit say, you don't miss your water until your well runs dry. That's why this person is spiritually thirsty. Okay, they're spiritually thirsty for your divine energy, for your love, for your healing, for your compassion, because they didn't appreciate the water, because the love you gave them, the emotion you gave them, because it was in constant overflow. You know, they could have it at any time. You were giving it so freely, collective. So it's like, now that you're not giving that energy to them, you're not giving them your time, your love, your compassion. You could have blocked them. You could be dealing with someone else, or about to meet someone else, or making space for your new love, manifesting new love. This person missed that emotion. They missed that love. They missed what you gave them, even though they didn't appreciate it when they had that, you know. But that really sounds like a them problem and not a you problem, okay? See, this person abused you guys when they had you. They abused you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally for some of you guys, you know. But this taught you to love yourself. And this taught you that just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right? You don't have to give. You don't have to give because you got it to give. This taught you who to pour into, who to love, who to offer your energy to. Everybody's not deserving. You don't have to do anything. You know, this person quickly realized that no one compares to you. No one compares to you guys, collective. Yeah. So, hey, you know, it's a tough lesson. This was a tough lesson for this person, you know, to learn. You know, now this person is like, they're in Emperor's energy, or they're close to being in Emperor's energy, but they know that they kind of tainted how you view them now. You don't look at them the same way. Like, I heard too much damage was done, you know? Too much damage was done. Wow. This person literally tried to give someone else the life that they were supposed to give you. Maybe y'all planned some things, or, you know, they literally tried to give someone else what you truly deserve, what you work hard for. And karma had other plans, you know, and this is the lesson of a lifetime. This person is never going to forget this. You know, this person is just hoping that you save a spot for them in your heart while they are healing. While they're healing, you will still hold space for them, you know. But I don't know, because y'all love y'allself now. And it is nothing more dangerous than a person that truly knows self-love and self-worth. And I'm not talking about like in an arrogant way. I'm not talking about in an arrogant way, collective. I'm talking about divinely. Like, you don't think you're better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you know you're a child of the Most High. So you don't look down on people, but you know that you are truly a child of the Most High. And you act and you conduct yourself in that way, you know? See, deliver me from temptation. My heart was blocked. I was not available to receive your love when you gave it. One day, I believe we will be together again. I wasn't ready for what you was offering. Yeah, they wasn't ready then. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. You know, this person had to get themselves involved and caught up with trash in order to appreciate cleanliness, holiness, righteousness, divinity. They didn't appreciate that. They thought, this person thought you was lame at one point. I hate to say it like that, but this person thought your energy was lame, like you was just, you know, boring. And, you know, this person was a king of wands in reverse. This person wanted to get out in the streets, or she wanted to get out, turn up, have fun. This person was just like, they thought the collective was boring. So Divine was like, okay, well, let me get you somebody that you ain't never gonna be bored with this. Well, this person finna to drive, put that steering wheel in your bike. Okay, and drive the hell out of you. And this person is like missing that peace. They're missing that clean energy. They're missing, oh, this person thought they wanted somebody toxic. This person now is begging for the love and the peace that you gave them, you know. It wasn't you, it was me. I'm to blame. I accept fault for this. Yeah, they could have made you feel like you were the one that was guilty. Like it was you. You know, this person is very lost in a world without you guys. They don't, they don't really have guidance. And, you know, maybe they need that. See, you were a light in a dark place. This person was in a dark place when you met them, and you came in as a light so that they can find their way out, find their way to source, okay? Find their way back to divine. But, you know, you were led to remove yourself from this individual here. And I just feel like that force them to go within and find their own light within and not be so codependent upon your energy and on your light collective. So it's kind of a good thing, you know. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't do the same. See, I'm telling you, this person thought they chose the karmic for weird, superficial reasons. Like maybe the karmic was a turn-up queen, turn-up king, you know, They gambled a lot. They had multiple partners, threesomes. They lived a buck wild life with this third party. But all this was a part of a scheming, vindictive, evil-ass plan that this karmic had. And Divine allowed it. Divine was like, eh. You know, they said they wanted some, you know, the collective wasn't good enough. And they wanted somebody who, you know, could hold their attention. So let the karmic hold their attention, you know. So, hey. All right, you guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.